What's poppin' people? Today we're doing a Crown Tundra review. We're gonna go over the new things that the Crown Tundra brought and, review it. Nice and simple, right? Let's get into it. But first we have over 100 old Pokemon returning, and I don't have much to say about that other than we should have had them from the get-go, but that's a different conversation. Also, we have 8 new Pokemon and 2 fusions, and let me tell you, look at Zapdos! Look at Moltres! Look at look, you can look at Articuno. But look at these two. These are clean ass Pokemon. I have nothing to complain about. They look cool. Zapdos is actually good. He has good stats, good moves, good ability. I have a picture of Zapdos right above my bed, so you know I'm pumped when Zapdos gets a clean ass form. And on top of that, we got these 2 new fusions of Calyrex and his horse. And I just gotta say, those are dummy strong. I don't know what Nintendo was thinking or what Game Freak was thinking when they made them, but damn! Damn! Now, Pokemon is rarely too keen on their story, but there are 3 new quests added, and the Calyrex part was fun for the most of it. But there's this one tiny detail that bothers me, and it's that, why are there 2 horses? Okay, I know why there are 2 horses. It's because Game Freak wanted you to choose between the Snow Horse and the Ghost Horse, but they could have come up with a better reasoning than Calyrex forgetting what type his horse is. There has to be a better reason why these horses exist. Like, come on, Game Freak, you can do better than that. Now, don't even get me started about the Regis. Now, I can go off on them for hours, but I'm not going to. But if you want me to, remember to hit that subscribe button, like, comment below, just to let me know, Thank you. Anyways, the Regis back in Emerald had these insane puzzles where you needed a Wailord, a Relicanth, find this underwater cavern. Which Wailord and Relicanth opens these doors magically. Then you had to read Braille to solve the puzzles inside the Regi dungeons. That was epic. Those were some cool stuff. But now in Sword and Shield, you have these temples built for them. And they have these puzzles written outside the door. And these puzzles are so easy. All you need to do is catch a Cryogonal, you need an Everstone, and you have to whistle. You have to whistle in front of the door. Think about this. No one has seen Registeel in years because they haven't whistled at his door. That sounds so stupid to me, but it is what it is. And on top of that, the puzzles inside the dungeons are non-existent. You don't have to use flash in the middle of the cave. You don't have to walk around the edges or follow these specific steps after reading the Braille. No, you just have to walk on these tiles, and then the statue does a little shimmy move, and then you can catch the Regis. Now for Regidrago and Regieleki, I can respect that you need all 3 Regis to catch them. But for me, the biggest issue is, why do they even exist? Now for me, lore is a big thing if you can't tell already. And the lore for the Regis is that Regigigas, he pulled the mountains, he made the continents, he didn't really make the continents, he pulled the continents to their current location. Then he created the Regis from a snowy mountain, from rocks and magma, and sculpted these titans. And these titans were worshipped, and eventually they were sealed away because people feared their strength. So where the hell did these 2 Regis come from? What? How do they fit in the lore? And it's the same thing with the Galar birds. Why are all 3 of them near this tree? Why are they in Galarian form? Are they actually alternate forms, or are they separate Pokemon? The best I can tell is that we see Moltres eating this fruit from a cutscene, but there is no explanation. The only thing I can tell you is that Game Freak changed the original birds for that easy bag of cash that they were gonna get because they look cool. Now on top of all of that, Game Freak gave us a massive area to explore. But that's not a good thing because it's really big and it's really repetitive. Other than the dungeons with the Regis and the palace with Calyrex, there's nothing that interesting other than a big tree with fruits. You have generic caves, generic grasslands. A lot of the place looks the same. It's lacking ingenuity, and it seems like a reshaped version of the wild area with more snow. Now this is where I start being a little more positive, because these max raid dens are mad fun. they're new and different because you don't use your own Pokemon, you use a rental one. And along the way, you fight raid battles and you have the opportunity to catch more Pokemon. And at the end of the den, you'll have a chance to battle a legendary Pokemon or Ultra Beast. And if you defeat it in a raid battle, you can catch it. And the shiny rates are much higher in these dens, so you have a big chance of getting a shiny Pokemon. And on top of that, you can go on this adventure with your friends or the CPU. So it's always a great time. And lastly, we have the Galarian Star League, which no one really cares about. It's a cool double battle tournament you'll do once and forget about it. But let's take a look at everything else. I mean, sure, they didn't add anything in the lore. The puzzles are very easy. The wild area exploration is honestly non-existent. There's not much to do, just a bunch of open land. But the max raid dens are clean. The new Pokemon, especially Zapdos, clean. From my perspective, I had fun, and honestly, that's what matters. So if you got the DLC and you had fun, I'm happy for you. But Pokemon has such great potential, and they gave us this bare bones expansion. So taking that into consideration, I'm gonna have to rate it a 2 out of 5. And also like, comment, and subscribe.